Alright, let's test this out. Hello friends, how are you all doing? Is this audible and working? Oh! Where's JD? JD's not, hold up. I need to bring JD. JD needs to be here for everything to be fully set up. JD. JD! 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 And Gatron. Wait. I hear you in my eardrums. Oh, the mic is too high. Is the mic too high right now? I'll turn that down. Is the music too high? Is the audio too high? So right now, I switched over to OBS Studio. So, oh shoot, my keyboard is not right. I will update the keyboard command just in a bit. Music good? Okay, that's good. Jampot, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. 9 months already, thank you. Everything sounds good? Yeah, so I switched over to OBS Studio because I was having some issues with Streamlabs. Yeah, so I just recently did the transition, and so right now I'm kind of fiddling with scenes and stuff and sounds, right? Like making sure that all the audio levels and all that's fine. That's something that I've been having some trouble with, or hard to tell, because I can record myself and test, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm just biased on one end or the other. Alright, so let me update the commands. So first of all, I'm using my HHKB Pro. That's not a Leaf 80. Thank you so much, Jampa. Thank you so much. Oh, Zekin, hello. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for the 13 months. Joran, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see. So I'm currently using, as for my own keyboard right now, I'm currently using my HHKB Pro 1. So this is on a Happy Hacking Keyboard Professional 1. It is built with Stoper 45 gram switches. They're looped with, I think, Krytox 105 back in the day. And they have a, yeah, that's pretty much it. The keycaps are just keycaps are dyed OEM blanks and click clack artisans. First person to ever pronounce that correctly? Gioren? Wait, why? It's Gioren, so Gioren, right? Like, is that hard? Hello, Andy. How are you doing? Can't wait to see Irene. I mean, this Irene build. Alright, well, I'm glad y'all are excited. I'm excited myself, too. Hola, wey. ¿Cómo estás, cabrón? Hello, my friends. Alright, so let's get on to the build, shall we? Right away. I was waiting for my water to go down. Alright, here. Finally, some cold water. Who's my favorite Red Velvet member? Personally, I don't really have a favorite Red Velvet member because I don't follow them as much. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't really follow them as much. I listen to their music, but I don't have a favorite. Yeah. I'm more of an old school K-pop person. I like I know all the older groups. I don't know any of the new. I mean, Red Velvet's been around since like 2014 or 15 or something like that. But I remember they debuted when I was getting out of college. So you can tell more or less when I got out of college. So I remember I stopped following K-pop around the time I finished college. So that's around the time they debuted, and I just don't remember too much of them back then. So yeah, I know they're under like SM, I think. But yeah. After School recently performed after so long. Oh, that's cool. That's old school. After School is old school. All right, friends. Here I have probably the best TX bag I have received in several years of building keyboards. This is easily the most well-decorated TX bag that I have gotten. Perfect. And it's not just this. Has some cute slaps on the bag. Pretty nice, right? Anyway, we've seen this slab before. This was actually well, Nathan put some on the Nunu that he built one time. But yeah. Who owns this board? Well, maybe it's someone who has great taste and has amazing cultural exposure. Truly knowledgeable. Oops. I did not mean to move that thing. Okay. Alright, so watch out, there's a tiger behind me. Ah! Jesus Christ. Yes, Jesus Christ has amazing cultural exposure and great knowledge of a lot of things. Pink one is RAM, I don't know the other one. Nice one. Alright, so here we have some creamsicles. Creamsicles, what are creamsicles made out of? Tangerines and creams, I think. So creamsicles. So we have those switches. They're basically linear switches with cream stems, essentially, in Tangerine housings. Loop with 205 and Deskeys films. And 65 gram sprit springs, I think. That's what I was just told. We have a PCB here. I'm not sure what PCB this is. Okay. It's a PCB by McLovin. So this is just 65% PCB, normally as a drop-in replacement for 910 keyboards like TGR 910 and similar. Probably works for Exent as well. Pretty nice. Should work with QMK and VIA as usual. RAM is blue one. Emilia, oh my god. Emilia is not the red one, my friend. Emilia is not the red one. Just FYI. Have some stabs, Durock stabs. And here we have our keyboard. Goodbye. McLovin is still my favorite name in the hobby. Yeah, McLovin. I'm loving it. All right, here is the keyboard. Ja-jan. So here we have looks like a top-mounted polycarb plate. ANSI. Pretty much a lot like a TGR 910 where it has a blocker on the corner. And a 0.5U blocker on the right side for the arrow cluster. And here we have our red velvet logo. Delicious pink. And here we have the signature, I assume. In a slightly recessed, looks like a sandblasted steel. I think it is sandblasted steel. bottom weight, which is not quite heavy. Actually, this keyboard feels very light right now. Yes, it is stainless steel. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I do like the way this is done. I think this is a cool look. The way like you do like the incline separately from the rest of the case. I think this looks nice. It supports USB Mini. So let's open this guy up, or this lady up rather. Let's see if it's my screwdriver. Wait, no, it's too big, I think. Can you weigh it? Sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, I can weigh it. The background noise is my AC, so apologize. For some reason, it's like a little bit warm inside. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Maybe I'll open a window. It's kind of cooler on the outside my place, but it's a little warm inside. All right, let's weigh it out. So right now we have it in pounds and ounces. I should probably remove the foam thingy. There's like some foam that I think the client just included just for if in case. But it's about 2 pounds and 5 ounces ish, which in non-freedom units, that's about 1 kilogram pretty much. 1 kilogram and some. So it's about 1 kilogram heavy. So pretty light. Build, I expect it to be maybe 1.5 kilograms tops. So fairly light. Oh, whoops. Phrasing matters. Yes, phrasing matters. Apologize for my incorrect phrasing. Inappropriate phrasing. Yeah. Let me open the window actually. Oh. Yeah, try to get the AC off instead. Maybe if I do that, then maybe I can just move this fan over here. Alright, I think that should be a little better. A little easier, rather. Maybe I'll hold that. Okay. That's a little better. Alright. This weighs less than the Bakeneko. Bakeneko does not weigh 1 kilogram. Bakeneko does not weigh 1 kilogram. It definitely weighs less than a kilogram. Maybe all built it weighs just about a kilogram, but I don't think it weighs a kilogram. Built, I assume? Yeah. But yeah, it weighs pretty little. Okay, we just have these small pieces of, looks like neoprene foam. Just gonna put it aside. And here we have a nice top-mounted plate. The badge just looks like a small piece of maybe aluminum. I'm actually not too certain about that. Milmax, my 7V today is my first ever soldering project. So far it's working. I think I did everything right. Oh, that's good. Good to hear that. Oh boy. I'm gonna get canceled over phrasing. One of these days, I'm gonna fuck it up. People gonna be like, knocking on my door and shit. Alright, let's get all these screws out of the way first. What are your thoughts on Teja's Tomo build, Diego? His chat was wilding that day. I was wilding in chat that day too. But that said, I think the Tomo looks and sounds like a top mount, like I would expect. So I guess in a way, pretty vanilla slash exactly what I would hope and expect it to be. It pretty much has the aesthetic of the Jane V2 in a 75% format, which is actually pretty nice to look at because the Jane V2 has a beautiful aesthetic in my opinion. It also has there's some differences, of course. There's no seam on the side as opposed to Jane V2. The Jane V2 has two, has a top piece and a bottom piece that are basically like about the same thickness, and there's a seam between them. This is a seamless. It has a seamless aesthetic, the Tomo. One thing I kind of discovered over the course of that stream was I did not like the placement of the F13 key, actually. The F13 key seemed a bit excessive on the split 75% like F-row layout because it just makes it too cramped along with the badge. So if there was no badge, F13 is fine, but if there is a badge like that, I would have preferred if the F13 was rid of. That way you would have F1 escape, F1 through F12, and then the badge. So the badge kind of makes it really cramped on the top row is what I kind of thought. That's just me though. Other than that though, it looks like a pretty normal top mounted 75%, which is pretty nice. Also, the mounting positions for the plate look pretty similar to the Jane V2, or it's the Jane V2 CE. If you want to think about it that way, it's basically the same thing. Yeah. Aren't you a mod on Teja's stream? I am. But I always go on Nathan's stream and shit on Nathan all the time, which is maybe unfortunate for Nathan, but that's his fault. Irene private run? Yes, it is indeed a private run. See, I have to have a board that can be improvised weapon. Anything under 4 pounds is unacceptable. Oh, that is too bad because this board is very light. Anyway, so very neat looking though, this top piece. The pink is gorgeous, I have to say, on this board. Little badge is actually nicely placed. Badge placement like this is actually ideal. The little insert rather. I don't know why the Q did not have an insert like this. It had it right in the middle for the screw. It was kind of not ideal, and the 910 didn't even have a screw to put in, which I thought was also kind of silly. I think this is probably the easiest and the best and safest way to do this, but well, alas. Here we have a very rather thin but recessed stainless steel weight here with the zekk.works Zekin's logo here, and then Pejuhyun, which I assume is Irene's name in Korean, and engraving that says Team BNE, which is a collective of designers and well, friends and whatnot who make keyboards. But yeah, pretty nice. The pink is absolutely gorgeous. Pejuhyun is indeed Irene's Korean name. Yeah, I can't imagine it being anything else other than Irene's Korean name. Like, I can't imagine that being anything else. But here is the weight and the gorgeous pink color of the case. Very much like the pink. This pink is absolutely gorgeous. Let's put things aside. We have LEDs here, but I'm only gonna use one for the caps lock, but I might do that afterwards. But yeah, let's test our PCB first. He said the things get him. Well, probably not the things I say, hopefully. Let's see. What are people wilding about in Nathan's chat? Mostly that people were, oh, these H1s are the worst linears I have ever heard in my life. Oh my god, it sounds kind of hollow. That kind of stuff. Why do you not go with the lavenders? That kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff was said in Nathan's chat that day. Oh, F, we back? Oh. Completely oblivious. That is right. Okay. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did you guys miss, rather? Okay. Alright, if you missed it, I was touring the inside of the case a little. Here's the inside of the case and the gorgeous pink. Chat window is dead for some reason because... so I guess it's not an OBS problem, so it's more of a Twitch problem. I think it's a Twitch problem that I'm disconnecting then. But yeah, here's the tour of this. Yeah, Pejion, Korean's name. Yeah, I mean, Irene's Korean name. We got that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's good. And then here's the top piece. Alright, so that was all I did, though. That was all I did. Yeah, that's what friends do. Yeah, okay, so let's see. What did I comment on? I comment on, oh yeah. I was talking about how Nathan's chat was like, huh, H1's the worst linears I have ever heard in my life. Why is this top mount? Why do you not have an O-ring? How dare you not have an O-ring? Oh yeah, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff was Nathan's chat that day. I remember Nathan did not know when the group buy was gonna end, or apparently he got misinformed. Wait, why is this so tight? Huh? Is this like slightly bent? No, it should be fine. Okay. Oh, I think I need to take this out. Okay, I think that's what it is. It's just getting in the way of this, I think. The middle part is slightly off. Too tight? Yeah. I don't want to risk it. Okay, hold up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. F again? No, I'm still up, I think. Let's see. Via now. It is not Type C, no. This is Type Mini B. Just like the original TGR 910 PCB. Because the HANA PCB is supposed to be a replacement, a drop-in replacement for the TGR 910. That's what it is. Let's see, where's VIA? There it is. Alright, so okay, it's kind of a mess. Let's see. We're gonna be building with split backspace, I believe. Yep, split backspace, 6.25U spacebar, and step caps lock. That looks fine. Let's turn off the lighting because we don't need it. Excuse me. Okay. And then let's... Chat died on overlay? Yeah, unfortunately for anybody watching the VOD, the overlay of the chat has died, which I have no idea why. I'm gonna try to refresh it, but it's not currently working, so... Like, I have it here on my screen, basically, the overlay, but I basically, it's not working right now. Wait, where the hell is my chat box? Hold up. Wait, where is it? Oh, no, no, no. Wait, that's not what I want to do. Okay, hold up. Why is this? OBS is hard. Why is this chat box not moving? Refresh, interact, properties. Should be here. Should be showing up, but I can't see it. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like not showing up here for me. Let's see, properties. Yeah, no, it's not showing up. It's too bad. Okay. If it shows up, it shows up, but I think otherwise we're out of luck here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Wait. Chat's back? Alright, how do I get it back on? Oh, it shows now. Okay, that's good. That's good. PogChamp. Pogger champion. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Hello, VOD. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Alright, there we go. We're back. Alright, great. Woo! Actually, though, it's hot in this room. I don't know. I'm just sweating here. Whew. Okay. Alright. Is it raining in New York today? It sprinkled earlier. It didn't rain hard. It just kind of sprinkled earlier. Yeah. Alright, let's test this PCB now. Get a cold beverage. I just have water. Water's good enough for me. It's just humid, I think. That's why it is. It's just kind of humid right now. Did you try for 7V extras on Thursday? I did not because I don't have money to spend right now. It's the same reason people are asking me if I'm getting the Tomo, but I haven't because I don't have money to spend right now. Or at least I don't want to spend any money right now. I'm trying not to. Trying not to spend money. Like, I want to save for a few other things, and I just have been spending a lot, so I'm trying to dial it back. That's all. Okay, well, I think as long as all this works, it's good. Alright, cool. Everything works. Okay. You deserve a drink. Thank you so much, One Drunk Man. All right. Responsible spending. What is this? Yeah, imagine that, right? Imagine being a responsible spender. All right, so we need left shift spacebar enter steps. So we need 3 steps. Wait. Oh, okay. Good day. Is this a K-pop inspired board? Yes. Like Irene in Red Velvet? Yes. The answer is yes. It is indeed a K-pop inspired keyboard. It was run as a private run among friends of Mr. Zekkins. Friends, I suppose. Yeah, it was run privately. Small batch, I assume. I don't know how many. Don't ask me. Those details I don't know. I don't bother looking into it because it's not my concern. But yeah. Wait. I just need 3. I just need 3. Will this board run a group buy? That I know, likely not. Chances are no. As far as I know. I know that RBB and Kijin are the 2 things in the works for zekk.works. And then there are going to be Ogre extras at some point soon in July. So you can keep an eye out on that if that's something that you're interested in. But other than that, there's RBB, I think, is the next thing in the works. Haha, in the works. And then there's also Nami, I think, which is a full-size keyboard. But I don't think there's Irene in the project in the works for zekk.works in the future. Yeah, I think this will remain private as it is. Yeah. There's IU. IU is not by zekk.works though. But it is a K-pop inspired keyboard by Perry. So if you're interested in K-pop inspired boards, there is IU by Perry. So yeah. I want a K-pop inspired board one day. Ogre is nice, but have you seen the Goblin? You mean which? Wait, is Goblin the Kijin? I'm not sure Kijin translates to Goblin though, does it? Pretty sure it doesn't. Haha, Goblin is nuts. Haha, so funny. Haha, I die. Oh, you're so funny. Fuck off out of here, man. All right. Ban him? Nah, it's fine. we're just having fun. Alright. I need Ogre. Well, there is going to be extras, so you just need to participate for the extras. There are, I believe, 7 extras or something like that for raffle, and then there's like 3 units being reserved for Victory auction, I believe. So you can just participate in the events that zekk.works will hold to distribute the remaining extra keyboards. If you're unsuccessful, then that's what it is. That's life. You move on. There are more keyboards to come. He is working on what essentially will be the successor for Ogre called Kijin. And so you should stay tuned for that. Well, you know, inner circle is it's an interesting way of putting it, but inner circle and friendship is very different, I think, in my opinion. Friendships can be part of the inner circle though, but I mean, it's very different when you have like just friends that you're interacting with all the time. It's like when people say like, oh, artisan makers hook up their friends all the time. It's like, well, yeah, are they not allowed to have friends? You know, it happens. Anything, you know, it's like you always help the people that are close to you. So, but I don't really think it's like it's not like some sort of conspiracy theory here. It's just friends. Yes, indeed. It is from Kingdom Hearts, that's why. Obsidian. Did the 7V typing feel more like a gasket mount or like a top mount for you? Can I say neither? Because the 7V... I don't know why people want to compare mounting styles with each other. Just take them as is. A top mount feels like a top mount. A gasket mount feels like a gasket mount. 7V is, strictly speaking, is PCB mounted onto the case. The gaskets just are spacers to hold it down on the top piece. That's all they do. They're spacers to in between the top case and the PCB to hold the PCB down when the top case lies over the PCB assembly. That's all it does. But yeah, the 7V feels like a PCB mounted board, which is pretty bouncy because it has these tabs that are protruding out of the main part of the board, and therefore it basically allows the PCB to be suspended inside of the case, which allows it to move freely up and down as you type. So it has a very bouncy, trampoline-like feel. Top mount, of course, if you think about top mount, it's a plate that's suspended on the top piece. So it's the plate that's moving, but you do require quite a bit of force to make it move a lot, right? Because there are screws attached to the plate, to the top piece. So yeah. So naturally, top mount is going to be a bit more rigid mounting system, let's say, compared to like a PCB only mount. Gasket mount is different. So I think people misunderstand the purpose of these different mounting systems. Gasket mount was actually, like, people started doing gasket mount because they wanted to isolate vibrations. Like, they wanted to isolate the assembly, like the vibrations that come from typing on the assembly. They wanted to isolate them from the rest of the case so that it didn't have like it basically didn't transfer onto your desk, right? Or to direct them to a particular place, right? That's what gaskets do. Like they're spacers in between parts, and what people like use them for was to isolate those like vibrations and the typing, like you know, whatever is a consequence of typing, it gets isolated, right? That's what the gaskets do. And hence, for example, like in an O-ring, which is a little different, in an O-ring you get those vibrations isolated, but because the rubber is the only thing making contact with the case, they get transferred onto the edges of the case. And also it suspends, at the same time it will suspend the assembly by the edges, so therefore the middle part will be the most flexible. Good evening, not in X, hello. Yo, a year, hello, Mr. Pudsey, thank you so much, my friend, for a year of subs. Thank you so much. How are you, buddy? I hope you've been well. Haven't seen you much. Haven't talked to you much lately either. But I know you. I know I see you every so often, so I know you're there. But yeah, haven't seen you around. Hope you're well, buddy. Do you have a 2-year badge, Diego? Like and check. I think I do actually. But I need to check. Now that I'm partner, I should actually look into my badge situation again. But I remember I only did it for 1 year, but I need to check for the 2-year situation. Vibing back in the city, I see. Hardly heard one with bottom mount. There are not too many bottom mount boards. Well, there are some. There's some K-Max. There's the Montage is bottom mount. There's some other random keyboards with bottom mount actually. Just don't remember which ones. Oh, well. No, never mind. I am just trying to remember which ones. I really like the design of TMO, but I ended up selling mine since it got no use. Have you tried F1 with plateless kit is I assume what you're trying to say. I have not tried the F1 with a plateless kit, no. I have a plateless kit actually, but I haven't tried it yet. Reason? Because I was too lazy to desolder my current build and do the plateless build. I just haven't gotten around to it. I have other things to build, so it's not in my high priority list. Isolation mount should have been adopted instead of gasket, or just name gasket like that. I mean, people call it gasket isolation mount or something like that, but yeah, that kind of works too. Don't know where to start becoming friends with the designer? You need to treat them as normal people. And most importantly, you just kind of have to, it's a circumstance, right? I mean, it's like when people ask you like, how are you friends with a celebrity? It kind of happens that they get close by circumstance. It's like timing, place. You just kind of have to be in the right place at the right time, and you vibe and you hit it off, you know? You can't just force yourself to be a friend with somebody, right? Well, if you're a tryhard, maybe you can, but I think it can be very off-putting. Poner and I headed for that 2-year badge. That is true, very soon. C225, the camp 225 is his bottom out, apparently, according to Pudsey. I was under the impression that the 7V was a gasket mount board. No, it's not. It's a PCB mounted board, really. It's a PCB mounted keyboard. The PCB is literally just being held by these tabs that slot into the bottom case, and the little gasket pieces that go on the top case are literally there just to sandwich the case, like the assembly, down when the case is closed. That's all they do. They're basically just spacers between metal and PCB, so that way you don't have like direct metal contact. Yeah, Poner, I believe, Dashkov, Poner, a brother undercover are a few of the people that I know are pretty close to, like they're like in the 1.5 years almost range. Yeah. But yeah, I'll look into the 2-year badge. I think I might have it. I can check right now. I'm just being lazy right now, not checking these things. Community, role management, no. Settings, stream, no. Channel. It's in my channel settings, I think. No. Stream settings? No. Where the hell is it? Partner? Yeah, loyalty badges. Let's see. Loyalty badges, I have up to 1 year. And I might get 2-year badges soon. I actually have a commission to make anyway. So I'll probably, on my next commission that I make for emotes and stuff, I'll figure out badges too. Let me see. Logos. No. Emotes. Where are my... Huh? I don't know where I saved them. Emotes, logos. I saved them somewhere around here, but I'm pretty sure I only have up to 1 year for now. Yeah. I'll do more badges later. Wait, I feel like I should have more though, but anyway. Alright, let's go back to checking chat. I definitely tried hard to get Diego Senpai to notice me, please. How do you make the chat go... Okay, this chat, I don't like this chat box. I don't like how this chat box fills in the like letters from the bottom. Ugh, whatever. I'll probably switch the way my chat box is. I don't like it. Hello, French avocado. How are you? I also have to build my laptop broke, so it isn't priority anymore. Oh, that's so bad. I'm sorry about the laptop situation. Broken laptop situation sucks. Every time. Yeah. I don't think I have to replace my laptop anytime soon, but my laptop is actually freaking old now. It's like 6 years old now because I have a 2015 MacBook. I have a 2015 MacBook. My current PC is 2017. So, and I didn't pick like most recent parts back then, so it's kind of getting outdated slowly. I still use it for most things and it works fine, but definitely been craving an update for my PC. I just don't have the money for it though. No money, no GPUs, so until then, no motivation to upgrade my PC until I get a GPU for it. Someone want to sell me an RTX 3080 for retail? Okay, fine. I'll take a 3060. Hey, Kind Ion, how are you? Currently building my new PC right now, actually. Oh, cool. That's nice, Obsidian. I hope that turns out well. What stabs are those? The stabs are Durock stabs. The new MacBooks are pretty amazing. I have not checked them out, so I don't know what they are about. I don't keep up with tech. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't keep up with tech as much. Like I don't keep up with the new, with the shiny new stuff, just because it's like I don't have, like I'm not looking to upgrade right now, so I don't like keep up with it. It's too much work to keep up. I just look into it when it's time to upgrade. Yeah. So if you guys have anything to tell me about new tech, tell me about it. But I don't know much about it right now. Like people are like, oh my god, do you see the new Apple yada yada thing? I'm like, I don't watch those anymore. I don't watch all those keynotes. They're super boring to me. It's like always the same shit. Oh, we thought that our screen was a little small, so we made it bigger. Or, oh, remember that last time you were trying to call your friend, but this didn't work out? Oh, so we added this feature. Presenting blah by Apple. Those kinds of keynotes bore me out. And then you get, I mean, like, of course, Jony Ive is no longer in, like, you know, he was like the Apple's like icon, right? It was like, but yeah, I remember watching his stuff and I was like, oh man, okay, cool, another iPod, all right. Retail GPU for retail keyboard. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. But I'm not currently selling any keyboards, I think. Or, well. But of course. How about a 2080 Super? I actually don't know. I would probably just want to upgrade all the way up to 3000 series though. It would be kind of pointless to upgrade to 2000 series right now. It's like small incremental upgrades are kind of annoying because then you have to upgrade sooner. I tried the Best Buy stock for GPUs recently, and that didn't work out because yeah, they got out of stock super quickly. A friend of mine got a 3080 though. Lucky bastard. Oh my god, Mr. Alex, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. 216 people. That's a lot of people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing? Thank you. Hello, Raiders. How are you all doing? How's your stream, Alex? Did you have Keycaps tonight? It is a Sunday. Is Sundays? No, Sundays. Is Sunday Keycaps? Or is that Friday? Man, I can't keep up. 216 million Raiders. Hello, hello. Sheesh. Hello. Keycaps night. Yes, Keycaps night is Sundays. That's right. I'm pretty sure it's weekends, so. I know that Mr. Alex streams a lot, so I sometimes get confused with his schedule. I know that Thursdays are what's new in keyboards, stuff, and like with Apiary, and I know Sundays or Fridays are one of those 2 days where Keycaps. But yeah, now I know it's Sundays. We were doing keyboard showcase reviews from Alex Discord. You had some good shots. Oh, thank you. How nice of you. I personally think my keyboard shots are kind of boring, and I know. But the problem is it saves me time, and it's easier, and I can't move my light actually. My light, if my big light over here is pretty much trapped in place. There are like 20 boxes around it right now. So it's basically being weighed down by a lot of different things on the ground. So I'm never moving my key light ever again. It's staying in place. So I have to stick around with that same light all the time. Can you move your son? Humility unjustified? Oh, come on. I can't make my photos of rectangles interesting. Yeah, it's a very much a first world problem, but I mean, you know, I'm just trying to say it, that I personally think I could do better, but I haven't tried nearly as hard as some people do. I know some people really take it to the next level. Alex certainly has amazing shots and gets new backgrounds and stuff. And I know, for example, like Cookie Curls, she does really outstanding shots with her, like, she has a mobile desk, okay? She has a mobile tabletop, basically. She has 2 different tabletops, like desktops, to do her shots. And she will, like, move everything from one shot to the next every time she does her setups. And it's insane. I'm like, I can't even imagine the amount of work that takes. It's absolutely crazy. Thinking of taking my Alice to the beach tomorrow? I would comment on the aspect of whether this Alice is real Alice or keyboard Alice, but that kind of makes me sad. So maybe I'll abstain now. Feels bad, man. My setup always looked like ass in photos. SMH, I wish I could take a good pic. I mean, you know, just gotta clear enough so that the frame what you're taking photos of looks good, and then you can have a mess around. My setup here is a mess when I take photos, but it's just the frame shot that looks nice and clean. I can't even imagine having room for 2 setups. Yeah, no, it's insane. She really has like a high upkeep kind of setup there. That's dedication, though. I respect it. I respect the dedication that some people put into their photos and into their setups. It's pretty crazy. I mean, like, you guys have seen like those like awesome sick shots of like our battle stations and whatnot. God damn. Like, I'm just like, holy moly. All that lighting and yada yada. You know whose setup I am so jealous of? Contradictions on the Keycode Discord. His damn desk looks so nice. And the wall, ugh. So good. So good. I don't like his monitor setup because he has a top and top bottom monitor setup, which is something I can't do because I don't want to be looking up each time. I like side by side monitors. I actually have one horizontal and one vertical, is what I do personally, because I read a lot of documents and stuff on the vertical one. But that aside, yeah. Contradiction setup is absolutely amazing. So good. The few photos of my desk that I've posted are just straight up fake. So much healing brush. Oh, dude, Reagan, like I have given up on the healing brush. This is my favorite tool for photos. All I do before a photo shoot is, and then go back behind the tripod, take a shot, and then back, shot, and then I do everything, and then when I go to the editing pane on when I'm editing photos, I maybe take out like the big chunks. Like I'm like, oh shit, is that like food, or like is that like a big, like a fluff? I like put that out because it fits in a nice circle of the healing brush, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. And the rest I leave it, like all the little fluffs and like little dust thingies, like I just leave it. I've given up. People can pixel peep all they want and find all the dust, all the grime, but that's reality. Keyboards get the grime. It's just too much work for the pixel peepers out there. I don't care. Like, I don't care if my F key has some large dust bunny under it, whereas a G doesn't, come on, man. Gotta leave in the fried chicken crumbs for the lived in feel. Yeah, true homebody feel. It's like oh, look at my lifestyle. Got that Popeyes. Got that extra gravy from the mashed potatoes. Bachu puts dust speckles in his renders. So does Pico Alu. Pico Alu puts dust and basically like dust and like little like hair kind of looking stuff on his renders too. Zambamon does too. Renders are different though, because renders look very they can look too clean for sure. Where's this thing? Hey, Krytox 2013, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Oh, I missed it earlier. Radar Noise, I assume, but they didn't have an E. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Finger licking good. Oh yeah. Doesn't matter if you have a Z-stock keyboard, just heel brush it in photos when you go to flex. I guess so. It's a little annoying though. Just extra time I don't want to spend on Photoshop. Just extra time. Well, actually, no longer Photoshop. I use Capture One and Affinity Photo. I do not like Adobe's subscription model, and I ditched it, and I'm very happy I did. Lightroom was great for the many years I used it, but their sub model is unbearable to me. Like, it's so expensive, and yeah, I switched over to Capture One and Affinity, and which they also Capture One is shifting to a subscription model too, but I don't feel the need to update, so I'm just keeping my one-time license for a while until I really think it's like necessary to upgrade. But they haven't gated any of the features, so it's all good. Have you ever heard of GIMP? Of course I've heard of GIMP. Everyone's heard of GIMP. I mean, well, if you're looking for a free version of like basically like a free open source, or not open source, but like yeah, like freeware like Photoshop like tool, then GIMP is one way to do it. What about MS Paint? Yo, MS Paint, there is some. Okay, if you are ever curious of looking at some amazing MS Paint art out there, go to the Post Your MS Paints on Geekhack. There's a thread dedicated to MS Paints, and there are some people who have made some really fun stuff. But MS Paint is great. It's a fantastic tool. I use MS Paint all the time to draw over screenshots and stuff like that. Or I mean, I just use snipping tool all the time, but MS Paint works too though. MS Paint goated for the quick meme edits? Oh yeah. That's what it's for. Did a bunch of stuff for MS Paint for my job. Oh, interesting. I mean, it can be very useful until you have to have something that's scalable, like, you know, like if you need to have something vectorized, right? It's a little different. But yeah, for many occasions you could just use MS Paint and get away with it if you know how to use it well enough. Yo, Dennis, thank you so much for the 1 year. Can I get a smooch for our 1 year anniversary? How about that? Is that good enough? Dario EXE, hello, hello. Good night, chill gam. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Have a good one. Alright. Bless for split backspace, fewer stabs is great. Alright. Alright, let's test these guys out. So I think this is a standard thickness PCB though, so I don't think I need those little shimmies for the stabs. So I'm gonna do it without, I think. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, looks fine. Okay. Congrats, you won the Alex Oto's banner? What? Huh? I did. That's surprising. People actually chose that. That's very surprising. I never expected to. Oh, thank you, though. Thank you. Oh, how nice. How nice of them. Yeah. That banner is now bussin'. Respectfully. Sheesh, right? Purchased a PC in February and still not here today? Wait, a PC? Like a computer? How does it take that long? Is it not like in stock, or are they supposed to build it for you, or like what's the deal? If you purchase a PC, it's supposed to ship right away, no? Unless it's like a lack of components. On God, respectfully. They build it for. Oh, I see. So it's one of those building sort of services or whatever. I see. That's cool though. Hopefully they can get you all the parts that you need. dog sounds upset. There's always upset dogs out there, I feel. Let's see. Alright, looks good for now. Let's try it out. Can't see any info on Irene on zekk.works. Is this an old or new yet to come out board? It basically is an older, or well, not older really, not that much old, but it was a privately run group by among friends and family of zekk.works essentially. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a release. At least I don't know any info myself. It just kind of arrived as a client build, so all I can say is it was a private group buy essentially, or like a private small batch rather. I should call it small batch. It was a small batch run, and a few of friends got it, and that's all I know about it. But I don't think it's scheduled for any kind of group buy sort of thing. This is all you get in terms of info. Okay, thank you. Well, there is apparently a web page for it, so you can go there, and I think that's all we know. Or all I know too, probably. At least I know that it's not in the schedule for any upcoming buys from Zekk. So only 3 units in existence. Oh, I see. Well, how fortunate I am to be building one today. Now I can feel that I'm building a truly exclusive keyboard. No, but I mean, all that, that said, I mean, keyboard's a keyboard, Packet loss finally coming. Speaking of schedule, 6 weeks, but could move. Oh, cool, dude. Nice. I find myself joining much more GMK group buys and keyboard group buys. Does it happen to many people too? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, definitely can get into a lot of keyset group buys over keyboard group buys. I mean, it makes sense though. It's because keyset group buys are relatively cheaper by the unit. And they're also like, oh, you're like, oh, what if I like this color combination and whatnot. So yeah, it feels a little bit easier to get into a keyset group buy. Yeah, it happens all the time though. You have more shirts than pants? Same. Yeah, something like that. That is exactly right. Oh, well, at least that's sort of the same thought process. I'm at 2.2 spending now in terms of this hobby at 6 months in. For six months in, and 2K is actually not as bad relative to some other people. So be responsible is all that one should say, Just be responsible. Don't overspend. Don't spend money that you don't have. I've definitely heard of much worse though. So If that gives you some comfort. I certainly was worse in my first 6 months in the hobby. No, that was definitely worse in my first six months of the hobby, for sure. Just a touch on the left side here. Got a set picked out to put on this? Nope. I have not picked out any sets to put on. Or I haven't at least thought about it much. Just a teeny touch here. Okay, that's good. Alright, that sounds good. Let's see. There's so much I want. Oh, I mean, yeah. Getting into artisans, boy, that's a money hole. Huh? Yeah. Imagine getting into artisans, right? Couldn't be... Wait a second. Just go slow and you'll be fine. Yep. For builds as well as for pretty much anything in the hobby, it's like take it slowly, make your choices with a clear mind, and you'll be okay. Any Hangul avail? Oh, Hangul, beige Hangul? I think I do have beige Hangul. I do have beige Hangul. If you guys want to do beige Hangul today. Pingsu Hangul, I do have Pingsu Hangul too. You don't need to strain the stab wires. You actually risk not straining them right by doing it, so I don't even bother with it. Nope. Yeah, I don't bother straightening wires when you risk actually bending them in a worse way by trying. So no, I don't do that. No, I just go with it. Is there anything more visceral cringe-inducing than K-pop idol-themed keyboards? Well, I mean, if you don't like it, then you should, you know, you can close a tab and move on with your life. Like, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. You don't have to be there. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. I heard there's a nice category of streams called hot tubs, beaches, and baths or something like that. I don't know. Might be less visceral cringe apparently. Don't let FOMO get you. Agree. Ooh, excited to get the B1000 Buman. Ooh, very excited about that too for sure. Can you imagine shitting on... Whoa, what's... What the fuck? Is this the USB port thing? Okay, hold up. Something fell out of the PCB. Oh boy, okay. The question is, does it work without it? Stream end might be, but we'll see actually. I'm not sure. Let me check something. Test keyword first. Test board for a second time? Yeah, I might. But give me 1 sec. Just gonna make sure I don't. Okay. So it goes in like that then. Alright. We can test it carefully, but we'll see. I need to just make sure my... Yeah, the problem is the wires are a little bit... That works. But being extra careful with this doesn't sound like a great idea, so... Let me try something. Nothing has exploded? No, well, nothing will explode. It's just the plastic housing for it. So what fell off is the plastic housing that basically wraps around the wires of the USB, if you guys know what I mean. Which it's like nothing's wrong with the port itself or the wiring. It's just the plastic piece was not placed like in. I mean, I can try and put it, you know, put it back basically, but it's just not like, it's just not easy to do that, right? So, yeah. I mean, I can try. Yeah. Yeah. F? Wait, did the stream disconnect? Boop. Hold up. Where'd they go? Okay. Wait. Hacking plastic? Yeah. I thought my Wi-Fi pooped? Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I'm kind of thinking about what to do here. I'm gonna check if I have any spare ports, maybe. Because I could try replacing the. Wait a second. So it has 3. Oh, I'm not sure this is the same USB connector. So, let me see. Is the port broken or malfunctioned? It's just a plastic housing, so let me show you. So the like port itself works, but let me see if I can show you. Okay. So you can see the wires right there. right? You see the five little wires here, right? You see those 5 little wires, right? So those are the things that, you know, just make contact, right? The thing that fell off is just this thing. It's like a plastic. It's a little plastic protector, basically, for the wires. It's this piece here. So basically, this piece just goes in kind of like that. Yeah. So what I can do is try to, well, like it can. It's hard to put it back, basically. So, because I think maybe it was adhered and it just detached. Or otherwise, what I was thinking was maybe replacing the port itself, but I don't know if I have the same replacement piece, basically. Are you able to slot it back in? Yeah, but it would fall out again, probably, right? Like, you can most definitely slot it back in. Like, if I slot it back in, so it should look like this one, right? You see how there is that little piece there with the wires just sticking out? Yeah, I'll be scared to bend the wires, right? So if I did exactly the same thing, then like the lip part goes above, and basically you would like it would just go in like that, basically. So like yeah, I could put it back like this, but that's not gonna last long, right? Like that. This is not gonna last long. Like this is just gonna fall out as soon as you tilt it or something, right? What I'm actually gonna do is I am going to give it a shot though. So let me, yeah. So I was gonna go look for some super glue basically, but like apply it on the back side of it carefully, and then just stick it to the back. Yeah, makeshift repair we can try. Because what I'm noticing here is that there is a bit of a part here that is flat, so we could try it without making problem with the contact. So we basically just apply a bit of glue right on here and then just stick it back. Yeah. So I think it just detached from the back part of the connector. Might just work if it's a clean break. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm thinking. I think it's a clean break, so I think we might be able to repair it if I can just find some glue. Which I think I do have some extra, so I just need to go find it though. It's like in my toolbox over there, but yeah. Alright. Well, don't worry about it, but I mean, the port still works. So let me just see if I can find something. And if not, I'm gonna see if I have some spare ports that are the same type, the same pins, because the pin out is different. Like there's a bunch of different kinds. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, just gotta go find some stuff. Alright, I'm back. I found some glue, so we're gonna try this very carefully. Let's sacrifice one of my brushes here. Brush is probably the easiest way of doing this. Just gonna see if it flows first. Alright, I'm holding it up. Okay, there's some hope. Probably wouldn't last too long, to be honest with you, but we'll see. We'll see. The only way to know is to try. So we're gonna try. Okay, I heard a sound, and it shows up on VIA. That's good. Let's see if it survives a disconnected cable. Okay, seems okay. Oh, it's a little finicky. Okay. Survived that, I think. Let's see if all the wires are fully in. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the connector seems to be in all the way. So now let's see if... Well, I mean, super glue. Super glue dries up very fast. It bonds within like 30 seconds, basically. Works, I think. We can... Looks to be working. Saved. Alright. Saved the stream. Okay, look. So it's now back in place. Perfectly in line. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't go to med school for nothing. I did 2 years of med school for something. I dropped out of it, but I did med school for... At least it's useful for something. Alright, let's move on. Oh my god. What a Chad. Giga Chad moments. When your USB port falls off, literally, and you put it back together. Okay. Let's hope it's all good after the build. So. It's in place. Damn, I didn't expect that to work, but hey, super glue saves lives, man. Can't play Operation though. Yeah. Wild though. I guess it was a clean cut for that backside of the PCB. Well, I'll say it on stream, but if I send it back to the client and the client tells me it doesn't work, I'll get them a replacement PCB and I'll redo the build at some point. That's probably on me, because I don't think it's fair to, because there was a port that was fine, so I'll replace it if I have to. I think 910 PCBs are like what, $60 ish. So yeah. See. Moving from clickies to linears feels so wrong. Why so? Well, I mean, I feel like I used clickies at one point and then I don't anymore. It was the right thing for me though, I think. I can't stand clickies anymore because they're too loud. Especially like for any office environment or like any working environment. It's just too loud. And do you see the release date for D2 Resurrected? One drunk man, I saw the email, I went in and pre-ordered. That's how fast I was. I saw it and I just pre-ordered it. My body is so ready for D2 Resurrected. It's a hard adjustment. Oh yeah, it's a strange feeling for sure. Moving from clickies or tactiles to linears, and then, but then you get used to it, and then you I feel like once you get used to it, it's hard to go back. I think, yeah, linears really really stand out from the rest. Are you looking forward to Lost Ark at all? I don't follow closely, so I guess not. No, I would say like not too much. Right, you're into Diablo? Yeah. Lost Ark is getting a US release. I know about that. I'm not like particularly excited about it because I don't really follow it. But yeah, I know a lot of people are hyped up. Finished lubing up and filming a set of Zelio V2s. Nice. Good night, one drunk man. Thank you so much for stopping by, as usual. Ineffability, hello. Have you tried the Rara switch? I remember trying like a sample of it, but I haven't tried like a full board of them though. A friend showed me like a sample, but I have not tried like a full board of Rara switches. That's a progression most people make. I think I think it was okay. Baby Rage. I don't have strong feelings about a lot of switches these days because it's just like they kind of blend in. I think the switches kind of feel like they're starting to blend in now. Like mostly just recolors of stuff, and like they feel rather similar. Yeah. I try to just go for switches depending on like what they look like and stuff these days now. It's like I kind of just like picking based on color. And maybe like the spring weight. But yeah, I do feel like a lot of switches really are blending in with each other. I'm used to old shitty MX boards for the past like 15 years. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. There's an R2 coming. I mean, I feel like I would pick up a batch if I had no switches to try. But I do have some switches I need to try, so I'm not currently looking to buy a lot of switches. But I do feel like if I were to try something new, maybe I'll purchase like, you know, a new batch of those or something. Alright. I'm gonna get this up. Clicky to tactile to then to linear. Once you go linear, you never go back. Yeah, it's kind of hard to, I feel, you know? Alright. Let's get to... soldering. Alright. I love Irene, baby. What's up, Megaforce? Picking base and color is the best way to do it. Once you lube, film, spring swap, there isn't a major difference in feel. That's how I feel about a lot of switches now, though. Like, maybe you'll, like, distinguish between, like, Gateron switch versus Cherry switch versus JWK switch, right? But if it's, like, within the same, like, class of switch, I guess, in those regards, it's really similar. It's mostly just recolored stuff. So yeah, I don't find as much utility in like being so discerning about the switches. Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's make sure it's all in. I think we're good to go for soldering. Okay. There's a long pole versus short pole. Yeah, for sure. Because the pole bottoms out rather quickly on the long pole ones. Yeah, that does make a difference. Yeah, like creams are pretty different, right? Yeah. But I would say like you know, like what I'm saying is like if you have a long pole switch versus another long pole switch, like linear, they're very similar, that kind of stuff. Or like if you have like a Gateron like linear with a milky housing, it's gonna be similar to one in the same, in like a slightly different color, you know. Yeah. Never experienced other switches other than Gap Browns and Box Jades. Oh, Box Jades and Gap Browns are good. But I mean, hey, you might get to try out more if you like ever get to go to a meetup, or maybe you could get a switch sample thing. Yo, Poner, thank you so much for the resub. Oh, 17 months. There you go. So I think 17 months is the longest sub in this channel, which is Mr. Poner. I do need to get some. I do need to get me a 2-year badge then. 2-year badge. I definitely need it soon. I'll get it within the next few months. 4 more days? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Okay. Something like that. Close enough. Alright, it is solder time. Which means it's also sponsor segment time. Exclamation sponsors for all the affiliate links related to this channel for all the vendors and whatnot. I already put it in chat, so you can check out all of the links over there. But there's a lot of different vendors that support the channel, and of course there will be a lot of things going on right now. So let's start up with some news from Kinetic. Kinetic, right now we have a GMK British Racing Green running until the end of the month, and I believe in a couple of days, GMK Beige and White on Black Uwu macro key add-on kit is going to end. So if you haven't entered that group right, I think the next couple of days is your last chance to do so. And of course on Kinetic you have a bunch of switches, lube, stabilizers. I believe there will be a TMO V2 run of keyboards soon. It was announced, there was news announced by Funderburger, who is the designer of the TMO 50 keyboard. So there will be more of that soon, if I recall. I actually don't remember what the date on that was, so I would have to check. Jordan says, I'm still trying to figure out why TKC has B splits and tangies. Aren't they basically the same? No, not sure. Alright, next up we have Kinetic Labs. You can check out kineticlabs.stores/lightning to provide a kickback on every purchase. And right now we have a bunch of desk mats on Kinetic Labs. There's also Carbon, GS2, and GS1 Lube. There are a bunch of switches that I haven't yet tried, but I will soon. They're like the Hippo Linears and Penguins, Salmons, Yacht Polar Pandas, and a variety of other things. I think there's also GAT Yellows with the all black housings available on Kinetic Labs as well. Kinetic Labs occasionally also does collaborations with designers out there in both the desk mat and the apparel department, so occasionally we'll see collabs from that. They recently did a collab with Tiny, for example. And you can find other random accessories that might be very useful to you, like containers for your switches or your keycaps, switch openers, key pullers, some films, springs, etc. So go ahead and check out kineticlabs.store for all of the accessories that you might need for your switch modding and keyboard building. Next up we have Mint Autumn, but we can probably skip because there's no real news. I know that there was a recent update on the Mint Autumn Discord regarding PCBs, so if you haven't read that, there's a very minor non-update kind of update. That's about it. Next we have novelkeys.xyz, where you can check out any in-stock product for a 5% discount if you use a promo code Thunder. And over at Novelkeys we also currently have GMK Analog Dreams and Digital Nightmares. Analog Dreams is finally back for a second round, so go ahead and check out GMK Analog Dreams by Mr. P. Wade. P. Wade sets are always sleeper sets, and personally I think they're bangers. So I would personally not miss out on any set by P. Wade. He does make some really nice sets. They turn out to be pretty nice, especially like in the physical product, in the physical form, once they do ship. We'll see. But yeah, so do check out Analog Dreams. Right now we also have Cam Little Dragon by the Inverse Design Collective, of which Yura PSD is a part of. She worked pretty hard on this Cam Little Dragon group by and design. So yeah, go and check out Camel Dragon. It has a lot of different options, for modifiers, alphas, and whatnot. Cam is basically a uniform profile based on cat. So if you like cat but you like something more uniform, Cam is for you. There are still, I think, some 7V component extras available from the last the extra sale that was held late last week. Of course, there's no more 7V keyboards available, but there are some component extras available, so you can go and check that out. You can probably use the 5% discount code Thunder for that because they are in stock. There are NK65 Random Frank P edition extras available on Novel Keys as well. And then there's going to be some other remaining extras such as GMK Classic Blue. There's a Rama NK Wave extras, some desk pads, SK Skyrider, and Cam Wraith. I believe there's some remaining kits from that. But yeah, go ahead and check out Novel Keys for their different products. They have a lot of switches and a lot of accessories for your keyboard building. So they have a pretty wide inventory. So just go ahead and check out their website at novelkeys.xyz. Alright, was there only gray 7V extras or only B stock ones? Only B stock, I think. I did not check closely, but that's what I heard. Thunder saved me 5% on that 7V. Oh, congrats. Very nice. That is actually, what a Chad. Seriously, using the promo code while checking out on a first come first serve extras run for the 7V. Whew, look at that. That is actually very... That's a baller move right there. Being able to save that extra 5% even during the rush. Magic Gladiator, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Does that make my A-Stock Gray 7V worth more? Probably more than B-Stock, sure, but probably not more than any other A-Stock. Alright, next up we have Omnitype. Go ahead and check out omnitype.com/lightning, where we currently have GMK Symbiote by Piku Alu, designer of GMK Dracula, currently available on group buy. So go ahead and check out Omnitype for that. Pretty cool key set. It's kind of growing on me. GMK Symbiote is a very unique set with the new like galactic alphas. Pretty cool theme overall, like this alien sort of theme. I really dig it. Yeah, we'll see if I'll be able to pick that up. But that's going until the end of this month. So yeah. Next up we have Prime Keyboards, where we will be seeing a restock of Alpaca V2 and Silent Alpaca V2 switches very soon, in about a week exactly, I believe. I believe June 21st is the restock date for Alpacas. So you can check those out. There's of course Cobalt Palms available, Durock V2 stabilizers, which is like the ones we are using today. These are Durock V2 stabilizers with the black wire and smoky black housings, which are probably my favorite look for these Durock stabs. So yeah, those are available on Prime Keyboards as well. Prime Keyboards also has miscellaneous keyboard accessories. So check those out, like loop stations and switch openers and so on and so forth. As well as like cherry stabs and other switches as well. Next up we have Project Keyboard. If you have not seen the interest check for GMK Pingsu Round 2, it's currently on Geekhack. There's a bit of activity in the thread. People arguing whether they want base kit with ISO support or not, or whether they want F13s here and there. I have some opinions personally. I personally think physical ISO support should be in base kit. I think numpad should stay in base kit. I do not think there should be Alice support in the base kit. I think the Alice support should go into a child kit, like a Spaceward kit or an extension kit. All of it, whether it's this or that. Or even the 40s kit, because I personally think that 40s kits do not get enough, do not have enough drive behind them to hit MOQs all the time. And Alice Space Wars are one way to drive that, and I think it's not just a matter of convenience, but also a way to support the 40s community. But personally, I think that Alice layout stuff could go into a smaller kit, a child kit in general. I personally don't care whether there's a B or not in the base kit. I legitimately do not care, because the B should be wherever the Alice support is. That's where the B should be, because that's where the extra B should come in. That's all my opinions on kitting on GP Bingsu, but yeah. Whether Hangul should be a separate base kit or not, that's up to the designer. That is actually none of my concern. I like the way it was done. Did you manage to fix the USB port? Yeah, we did manage to super glue it back into the back of the port, which was kind of poggers. Kind of surprising that it worked, but it worked. So yeah, here we are trying to. We'll see if it fails or anything, but if else it does, I do promise that I'll replace it or something. You know, I'll take responsibility for it. Because there is a chance that maybe like it got damaged when I like first put it in, like when I first plug in the cable or something, because it was a little bit tight. Maybe that's when it had that clean break. I don't know. Yeah, but we managed to put it back, the little like sleeve looking thing for the wires. So yeah. Alright, anyway, next sponsor that we have is Salvin. Salvin.com for all Wilbitech accessories. Wilbitech PCBs available on Salvin. Red linears also available on Salvin.com, as well as apparel and information about all kinds of collaborations that Salvin does with different keycap makers. Keyboard makers, as well as keycap designers, keycap set designers, and so on and so forth. Yeah, Salvin is working on a ton of projects. He is being quite productive, running all these different projects. Oh, I might as well take advantage of this and also do the backlight LED on this. The lock LED rather. Okay, let's do this LED too while we're at it. But yeah, Salvin for Wilbitech accessories and all the collaboration information, as well as apparel. Alright, let's open this guy up. We also have Space Cable, spaceholdings.net finally, where we currently have GMK Lavender running on Group Buy currently, as well as there's all kinds of cables for collaboration available over at Space Cable, spaceholdings.net. There's XHC BDZ lubricant if you need it for your stabilizers. There's also some desk pads available. And yeah, let me see if I can. Let's toggle on caps lock first. Wait, did I solder that in? Okay, how do I? Okay, caps lock enabled, and now I just need to test the light. Okay, so it's this way. Interesting. What color is this light? Like violet, blue? I'm not sure. All right, let's put this LED in. All right, port's good. All right, solder this guy in. All right. And then we have to snap it. Alrighty, and we're done soldering. So great. Alright, let's try this out. Bingsu R2 is lit. What isn't lit is how long it'll take to deliver. Yeah, that applies to every keycap set group by basically these days. It's pretty shitty for sure. I mean, I don't disagree with that. It kind of sucks. It do be like that though. It really do. All right, let's put this guy into the board now. So we have a top mounted board, so this is going to be a pretty simple assembly. Alright, slot it in. Get our screws. In the meantime, y'all should start thinking about what key set to put on, and I'll put up a list here. Give me 1 second till I put that back up. We did DSA Skull Squadron last time, so maybe I'll exclude that this time. Yeah, sure. Well, let's just put these up for now. If you can think of anything else, I might have it, I might not, though, so just keep that in mind. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. List of key sets. Hello, is this my future wife? Probably not, but if you would like to think so, Kimchi Jody boy, that's fine. You can fantasize all you want. Something black? You guys want something black? Wait, oh, someone picked Analog Dreams. Analog Dreams on pink could look pretty nice, actually, yeah. Okay. Analog Dreams. I need to go get Analog Dreams from my Xeno, I think. Do you still have Valentine's from the whale build? I do. I do have KA 2017. That's my own set, so yeah, it stays on that. The black pink aesthetic, so you can feel like a baddie. That's okay too, but someone already picked, so we'll go with Analog Dreams tonight. Why not? I actually have been meaning to see the pairing with pink. Never seen Analog Dreams with pink yet, or at least I don't recall ever using Analog Dreams on pink yet. So yeah, I've seen like Muted on pink. I've seen like other key sets on pink, but not Analog Dreams. We'll use it without the piece of foam that I was given, like the neoprene. If we need it, we'll put it back. But for now, let's do no foam, right? Let's do no foam and see where it goes, and then go from there, right? Is this a Red Velvet Irene build, or is the keyboard called Irene? So I am not building for Irene herself. That would be pretty fun. That would be great. Imagine what chat would be like if you had Red Velvet stands in chat, like just all of them in chat, being like, especially when the PCB thing happened earlier, people would have been like, I'm gonna kill you, you MF, how dare you break it. Yeah, I could bet on it. You call yourself a streamer or builder or whatever, that would have happened. Death threats better be wild. Yeah, it would have been pretty bad. But fortunately, it's not such a build. It is a keyboard called Irene. It's designed after the Red Velvet member named Irene or Pejuyan. As you can see, there is a recessed weight on the back here that has her signature. On the inside, it says has the zekk.works logo, and who is the designer of this board, who will design this board, and her name, Pejuyan, engraved in Korean on the inside. And then on the top side, you'll see that it has a badge with the Red Velvet logo. Pretty cool though, and it comes in a very cute pink. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'm gonna go get them key sets. Alright. Oh, good thing I have my Xeno right here from last time. Let's get the Latin alphas maybe. I think Latin alphas might look nicer than JP alphas. I think I have JP alphas on this. Actually, I don't remember. Do I have JP alphas or Latin alphas on this? I have regular Latin alphas here. Oh, great. Perfect. How nice. Oh, I do need to get split backspace though. So we'll have to go get those. It's sad that there's people out there that did that. Oh yeah, there's pretty intense people rather out there. Oh, any context? Oh, someone was asking whether this keyboard was being built for Red Velvet's Irene, the actual K-pop group member, and I was saying earlier we had a little mishap with the PCB port, and I managed to repair it. But when it was happening, I bet people would have been all mad about shit. As in if it were real. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because that kind of stuff pops up in the news all the time. People threatening others and being super rude. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens in not just in K-pop, right? Some stands are a menace to society. Yeah, that can happen. Stand culture is too intense for me. Well, it's not all the time though. I think there's a healthy group of stands though. I mean, I can be I'm a like a Mamamoo stan, for example. I love them. You know, I stand for Mamamoo for sure. You know, I stand for SNSD. Old timer. But you know, just saying. All right. Oh, let's get this cute artisan here too. All right. Let's go get that split backspace stuff. Need to go find that really quick. So I just need a split backspace. Oh, forgot. The pipe key too. Oh yeah. Let me get that over right now. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, that's right. Something for y'all. Alright, let's see. Do you think analog drains would fit nicely with a black case? I think it's a little bit too light for a black case. It looks good, but I think it's a little bit too light for a black. I realized we use the same IEMs. Yeah, I have Shure SE215s. Alright, let's go look for that with backspace stuff. Definitely not here. It's novelties. Might be this actually, I'm not sure though. What is this? Oh, here it is. Where's my pipe? Oh, perfect. Pipe. It's right here. Alright. Alright, we're good. That was fast. There's a key by your lube. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. So, I actually do wanna... Oh, sorry about that. Hit the mic by accident. Alright, let's put it on. Alright. 5. Maybe I should use a regular enter. That enter kind of looks a little bit out of place there. I think it does look out of place. Let's use a regular enter. I don't like the Japanese enter on this. Irene's representative animal is bunny, rabbit. If you have anything for that, would be pretty poggies. Bunny or rabbit? Bunny or rabbit? Let me think about this. Hold up. Bunny or rabbit? Bunny or rabbit? Do I have anything related to that though? I'm not sure I do, actually. I know that there's a DC Caps artisan that's basically a bunny or rabbit or whatever, but I don't have one of those. Let me think of anything else. I mean miniature figurines, yeah. That's what I mean too. Not very certain actually if I do have anything bunny themed. Koozie, but that ain't out. Yeah, true. Let me just double check. I can check, I guess. Bunny themed. Nope. Nothing by Tiny that's been bunny themed, I think. Caps. No, I actually don't know. No, that's not really bunny themed either. I guess I don't have anything that bunny themed. I actually can't think of anything that I have is bunny themed specifically. Unfortunate. I guess we'll just go with this. It looks cute though. Alright. How's that look though? Okay, well, the moment of truth is here. Does this work? So let's test it out. It works. It works, guys. Look at that. Poggers. Big pog. It works. How exciting. I wish McLovin had left the LEDs on the top right, so the PC acrylic badges could be more useful. Yeah, that's true. I know that there's some exempt PCBs. I know that those are not ideal, but there are some exempt PCBs that do have the top right badge LED on top of them. Technically, Quadcube let those put those pads on for the LED. But yeah, it's one of those things too. Yeah, unfortunate that it doesn't have that right now for the McLovin one. Would have been nice. Alright, let's get to this. Diego, any tips on getting your desk mat to be straight if my Fuyu mat won't stay straight? What do you mean straight? As in like on the desk? I don't think, yeah, I feel like desk mats aren't perfect. Oh, it has wrinkles. Have you tried like leaving like a heavy book or something on top of it? Like kind of just something really heavy and flat and like put it on the ground where it's like actually flat? It's kind of tough though, because if you have to use it, then you kind of have to put it out of commission in a way. Sun dry it? Who ran Fuyu? Yeah, Kono. Kono ran Fuyu. Put it under your mat, sleep on it. That wouldn't work because of the slats. If you have slats, that won't work. Kono uses a really thin material. Well, they use 3mm instead of 4, I think. That's why. Alright, let me open up a typing test. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Let me change this caps lock thing. For now, I can't do caps lock here. I do caps control. So, no caps lock for me. Alright, there. I know that the LED is working, though, so that's good. Alright, let's see. Monkey type. Oh, shit. Backspace. Oh, I forgot to set that up. Pipe. Backspace, pipe, tilde. And then I guess I'll just do these. Page up, page down, and okay, yeah, these are fine. Monkey type, okay. 10 months, let's go, Radids. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Can't believe it's been that long. Yeah, time flies, right? I can't believe it myself. Let's see. Oh! There we go. It shows up. Perfect. All right. Let's turn off this fan here. I can live with some heat for now. Alright, I think that should work. You might hear some noises outside. That's because the window is open, but apologies for that. Oops. Alright. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Did I miss any questions or anything? If not, I'll just go ahead and do the typing test. Yeah, I might have missed some dimensions and stuff. I'm kind of not used to what everything currently looks like on OBS, so I might have missed a few things. But if I did, feel free to ask them again and tag me. Alright, here we go. This is an Irene keyboard. It has no foam inside. I was sent some foam that's available here. It's like neoprene foam essentially, but it's not inside. We have a polycarb plate and a McLovin 910 PCB, and we have some Creamsicles with 65 gram springs and 25 grade 0 for the lube with Deskeys films. So here we go. It is indeed a top mount keyboard. It sounds pretty good actually. Actually, it feels really nice. I really like full polycarb plates personally. It's just my preference. I really like them a lot. It actually feels pretty nice. I do think that the long pull Creamsicles kind of fit the sound profile of the poly plate. So I actually like it a lot. So I'm gonna try typing on it one more time because I kind of wanna get the feel for it a little bit more. So let me give it a shot. It's a bit inconsistent, but I would use it. I could see that. Ooh, 135. If I didn't make that one mistake, I could have done like better. That's a shame. But hey, it feels and sounds pretty good though. I really like what the spacebar sounds like right now. I really like the spacebar. It has like a bouncy sound to it, sort of like a cluck 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 cluck. Has a nice sound to it. I actually really like it. Let's check out the mods. Here are the mods. Of course, that's artisan, so it might rub a little, maybe. I like that control sound. Spacebar. Oh, I really like this R2. I like this. I like the home row too. Nice and clacky. Yep, that's what it sounds like. Let's see, what did people say? Top mount polycarb plates are real nice. I'd prefer it over full aluminum now. Oh, I see. I do, yeah. I do think between polycarb and aluminum for top mount, I think polycarb is something I do really like a lot. But aluminum definitely has a bit of that classic sound, especially like put some MX Blacks or something like that, or Gat Ings, for example, in there, and it has a very recognizable sound to it. I enjoy them too, but yeah, no, full polycarb or half polycarb I really like on top mount boards a lot. How do creamsicles feel? They feel like basically, oh, Max, welcome. Creamsicles basically feel like very smooth creams, basically. It's like all the problems that you have with creams, with having to break it in, all that, you kind of avoid doing that. So pretty nice. Welcome, Raiders. We're just doing a typing test, which I can do one more typing test because you are here just at the right time. Welcome. What color is the Irene? As you can see, it's pink. It's pink. Welcome, though. Welcome. Pause Keeps. Hello. Sean. Hello, brother. How are you doing? We're dreamy brethren. Hello, my friend. I did analog dreams too. Oh, I see. I'm doing really fucking good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. All right, here's a typing test for y'all Raiders, because y'all arrived just at the right time. I'm sure you would be bummed if I didn't do it. So here is an Irene. It's a 65% keyboard by zekk.works. Basically was that small batch run. There's like people said, someone said there's like 3 out there or something like that. But anyway, 65% with a blocker themed after Red Velvet's Irene. And this has full polycarb plate with the McLovin 910 PCB, Creamsicles, 25 grade 0 Deskeys films, and GMK analog dreams. Alright. Stabs are just lubed with 205 grade 0. Alright, here we go. hear the mods. Spacebar does sound pretty nice. It indeed does. Alright, and we had an oopsie with a USB port earlier, but managed to repair it, and it seems to work perfectly fine even during typing, which was something I was afraid of. I was afraid that it would disconnect while I was typing, or that it would flex down or something, create some stress on there, and have issues with it. But fortunately, the port has been holding up, which is a relief. So yeah, just being careful anyway, just in case. And let's get rid of the typing test window. Let's put this back. Put the music back on. And let's show you guys up close what the board looks like. Now that we're done building. I don't think we need the foam, so we're just gonna leave that aside. What happened to the oopsie? Oh, so basically what happened was this. So you guys see this little gray piece inside the port? Well, that little thing fell off, and I put it back with super glue and it works. It just was a clean break, fortunately, so the super glue has been holding up just fine. But I managed to recover our port without having to replace anything or having to, cancel the stream or anything like that. So that was a relief that it worked, even though it was a makeshift solution. And yeah, it is indeed a Pro 1 Max. But here's the board anyhow. For those of y'all who are just here, this is a red velvet themed Irene board by zekk.works. You can see it's a beautiful color matched, I guess top and bottom is well matched pink, very light pink, very gorgeous pink in my opinion. Goes really nicely with Analog Dreams. Actually, it's such a soft color. There's this side. As you can see, this side kind of has these cuts, the way it's recessed, the handles, but really nice. Here is the weight. It's the signature. It has a slightly recessed weight made out of stainless steel, and as you can see, there is a little badge. I think the badge is either made out of steel or aluminum. It's a very small block that's screwed in with 2 screws here, but it's top-mounted board. So pretty nice. We can weigh it one more time. I think somebody asked me to weigh it before I built, and that was about 1 kilogram, just above 1 kilogram. And we're gonna weigh it after the build is done. We have 1.3 kilograms, basically. It's 1.32, but basically 1.3. And in Freedom units, that's almost 3 pounds. So 2 pounds and 14 ounces, rounded down. Yep. K2017 would be dope with that. Yeah, I do agree. By the way, what sets do you think work best with polycarb boards? Mangoes? I think beige sets work really good with polycarb, dude. Polycarb and beige looks good. I mean, Analog Dreams would look really good. Anything light on the lighter side. I wouldn't do white on polycarb, actually. I think white on polycarb looks really harsh. I think anything that has like softer or muted colors, like a light gray, beige, like soft pastel-y sort of colors, or even like a soft purple, soft green, things like that go pretty well with polycarb, I think. Yeah, I do think pure white, like a snow white, looks really harsh on polycarb. Personally, that's just me. You can try it, but you could ask like a friend if they have a polycarb board, and you can just borrow it for a sec and try a white set. It's worth a try. Do you see that you can double the number of Discord servers you can join when you have Nitro? Yeah. Are they staying here? Okay. Okay, they're leaving. Okay, well, the party's gone. The perks of living in a Hispanic neighborhood in New York City is precisely this. Every other night, you get some nice cars with nice sound systems. Let's see. Should fill the inside with Irene photo cards instead of foam. But yeah, I did see that, Mr. Kupo. But that means I need to upgrade my... I have Nitro Classic, which is $5 a month, or I think $50 a year. I think I would have to upgrade to double that with Nitro, which is $10 a month, or $100 a year. But yeah, I would have to upgrade to regular Nitro. But yeah, I might do it. I use Discord enough as it is, so I might. I had that same car passing through. What? Do you live that close? How is it during Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo is actually not as crazy. You know that Cinco de Mayo is kind of like it's a great excuse for Americans to drink. But Cinco de Mayo kind of means not much like in Mexico, for example. It is like an important date in terms of like historically it's like when the Mexican army won the Batalla de Puebla, right? Like this this fight, but it's relatively insignificant in the grand scheme of things. It's just an excuse for people to celebrate. So yeah. I'm your neighbor, Diego. Young homie, you are. Anyway. And yeah, this is indeed a HHKB Pro 1 blank. No logo. Here. 2005, serial number 372. Old HHKB. Sounds like a dream, though. Sounds and types like a dream. Yep. All right. So, you know what? I'm gonna try avoiding typing on this for too much because I don't want to like do too many insertions for the port. So I'll just use mine. All right. So let's see if anybody else is streaming at the time. Let's get that fan on for a bit. Let's see. Mint Logica is streaming. Katana XKaji is streaming. I'm not sure how long he has been streaming, but 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. There's a Space 65 PCB hot swap by Z. I'm not sure what their name is like. Who else? There's some Australian streamer who has been streaming for 4 hours, doing some Tofu 60, I think. And I don't see any other people right now. We can rate either Katana or Mint, probably. I don't know the rest. So, but if you have a recommendation, feel free to put it down in chat. Thick Thack Thok. Okay. They seem English and Korean spoken. Okay. Interesting. Sure, why not? Suggestions for places to buy cool taupe accent keys like those. So these are actually these are dyed blanks. I didn't do it. I just bought them off Mech Market, but somebody, it might have been Switch Nolly, but somebody else dyed these, and all I did was just buy them, and I just using them. But that's one way to do it. You can get like a white blank PBT, like OEM PBT set from like the taupe ones, right? And you can actually dye them. People use like iodide poly and other things. Of course, you have to experiment a bit, but it could be worth it. Could be worth a shot. People have done that over the years, so that's like an option you have if you want to do it DIY. Yeah. All right, let's go. Well, thank you everybody, first of all, for stopping by. Let's check out this gorgeous board by Zekkin. Very nice. I really like, what I like about this is the way this is cut, and the recessed weight is pretty nice. I actually like the recessed weight more. First of all, because it pretty much puts the weights like, you know, a fraction of a millimeter off from the rest of the surface here. It's not in line, and also it uses this framing for whatever's engraved here. So I personally really like this look. I really like the look of sandblasted stainless steel over brass, to be honest with you. And yeah, looks great with Analog Dreams here. Let's go raid. Who shall we raid? So are we raiding Thick Thack Thok? Never seen them before, but why not? Let's go raid Thick Thack Thok from Australia, looks like. Thank you everybody for coming by. And hold up. I just remembered something. I was gonna do, are there any new artisan collectors in chat? It's not much, but I wanted to give away these little cases I used to use for my artisans. They're very deep, so you can fit like very tall artisans, but I just wanted to give these away because I don't use them anymore. Like, you can use, like, you know, you can get an artisan, you can like put it in. It fits I think 35, no, 8 by 5, so 40 slots each. They cost like $15 on Amazon, I'm not gonna lie. So these are pretty cheap. I know that the Evil box on AliExpress is basically like $20, and you know, it's shipped price, but I can send these out for free basically. I want to give both of these away separately, I guess. Can it fit SA Artisans? Yeah, most likely yes. Most likely yes. They most likely are pretty, they're very deep. Look, they're very deep. As you can see on this one, I actually had installed, or like had taped, you can see the tape. Like, I had taped some bubble wrap because I didn't want my artisans to keep like shaking up here and like getting, bouncing up and down a lot. So I had put some tape when I was going to meetups. I had done that. It's nice because these lock too. They have like these sliding locks. But it's supposed to be for this dauber box for like makeup stuff. But it's like on Amazon you can find it. It's like you can search like dauber box or something like that, and you'll find it. But yeah, this is what I used back in the day. This is like, I got these like 4 years ago, and I've just had them around because I don't use them anymore. But they're pretty useful for tall artisans and such. So I'm gonna give these away. So let me open up Nightbot probably. I think Nightbot is probably the best for giveaways. So let's see. Let's do that, and let's do it. Hold up. How do I? Okay. Let's set a, yeah, dauber box. Yeah. Let's set, let's see. Run from the resin life is the keyword. Alright, I'm gonna do, this is, the keyword is, wait, yes. Run from the resin life is the keyword. So, if you would like to enter for this first box with the Spooter sticker, shipping's on me if you are continental US. If you're outside of continental US, I might not be able to ship it to you. So if you're not in the US, I'll have to see if I can ship it to you. But I'm not sure. It's probably more expensive to ship it to you than to get a new one. So I actually think I will limit it to continental US. If you are from not continental US, I will either re-roll or just give it to the next person or something. Unfortunately, because it probably costs me more to ship it than for you to get a new one from somewhere else. Run for the resin life. Run from the resin life. Run from the resin life. But yes, please enter if you would like one of these cases. I'll maybe give it a minute. Epsy, if you win, I'll buy you a beer. How about that? If FC wins, I'll get him a beer. I don't know how much beer costs in New Zealand, but beer's on me. Beer's on me. I'll PayPal you for a beer. And then I'll give this away. To the next person. So FC has an incentive to enter now. No. Nobody else can enter for the beer. Only FC. Only FC. just because. Yeah. Eric, if you and I meet, maybe we'll have a beer. How about that? But you need to meet. You need to meet me in order to have a beer. That's the only way. Redeem yourself by... We can meet up. Just for fun. Alright. There's not many eligible users in chat, so I'm gonna run the giveaway, and can I share the screen here? It's hard to, okay, I can't, crap. How do can I move this window over? I probably can, hold up. I probably can. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this shows up. Alright, cool. So there are only 23 people eligible. Run from the resin life. Sorry about light mode. I don't know if there's night mode on Nightbot, which is very ironic that they don't have it. But yeah, I don't see any night mode enabled here. So what makes us eligible? Just put run from the resin life, and if you're continental US, it's on me. And if you're not, unfortunately, it's probably not worth the shipping because these are pretty cheap boxes. Alrighty, I'm gonna roll in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Allow KBD. Are you in chat? Please say something. Say something like, I'm here, I want it, I won. Yes. Yes. Allow KBD, congrats. Why don't you you can either join my Discord and DM me there, or you can just DM me on Twitch and we'll make arrangements. You can just give me your address and I'll send it out to you whenever the next time it is that I send out stuff. Okay. Well, all right. here is the next one. This one has a very cool limited edition Tokyo Meetup sticker on. Tokyo Meetup sticker from 2018, I think. I forget. Very old Tokyo Meetup sticker. This one even has extra padding on it. So whoever wins this will have we won't have to put extra piece of bubble wrap on their case. So let's try this out. All right, let's do a new giveaway. Let's see, allow KBD, congrats. Let's just do a new one here. All right, keyword, this gonna be Bubble Pop, to celebrate an old K-pop reference. Bubble Pop is the keyword. Bubble pop, bubble pop pop. Ooh. There we go. Bubble Pop is the keyword. Hyuna Poggers. I know, it's such an old song now. I'm so old. Such an old song. But I love that song, actually. I love the music video too. Again, continental US. If you're not, then I'll just pass it on to some other person. But again, this is what you're winning. If you're not in continental US, then yeah, unfortunately I did say that I was only promising FC the beer, so I'm sorry if your name is not Epsilon Keyboards. I apologize. I'm in my 20s still. Maybe. Yes, I am in my 20s. Alright, I'll give it a minute. I'll give it until exactly midnight my time and we'll run it. Oh! Allow KBD, thank you for the DM. Alright, 20 seconds. If I win, can I give it to FC? Okay, how about that? If Quackers with double S and underscore, if Quackers underscore wins, are you located near FC by any chance? No? Okay, too bad. If Quackers wins, I'll buy FC a beer. The beer is flowing. Me from the Maple Lands? Oh, I see. The Maple Lands. Well, the beer is flowing all the way from the Maple Lands down to New Zealand. And Mr. FC will get a beer. And maybe you should grab a beer too. And maybe you can do a cheers or something. But yeah. How about that? Alright. The beer is flowing. FC has 2 chances to win now. 2 out of 35 people, basically. So here we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Bubble pop. Let's go. Fuse bot. Oh, is that a bot? Is that a real bot? Fuse bot? Are you in chat? Ooh. Is it a real bot though? Oh no. OMFG, I won. Okay. If you can DM me on Discord, I would appreciate it. It's Lightning0011 on Discord. He might still be a bot. I don't care. If it goes to a bot, that's too bad, I guess. Maybe they'll have room for their makeup or something. See if you can show us buzzes. Well, okay, how about this? Well, whatever. Yeah, Fusebot can DM me. If they don't DM me, then you know, I'll just pass it on. So DM me on Discord if you can. Exclamation Discord for that. If you didn't understand that bot, then that's your fault. Yep. So congrats, winners. Do consider joining my socials, exclamation socials, for all the other links. There's like YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. I don't really tweet, but yeah, those are available if you like using this. And what they win, they just won these makeshift artisan cases. Yeah. And again, this is the keyboard that we built today. This is the Irene by zekk.works. Alrighty, so that's all I got. And now if, let's see, I'm just gonna refresh to see if they're still streaming. If they are, then I'll just shoot them a raid. Mr. Thick That Dog is still live. Oh, quite the avid streamer here. Closing in on 5 hours now. Alright, let's go raid. Is that O-ring? No, it's top mount. It is top mount. What are the keycaps? Keycaps are analog dreams. Alright, let's go raid. Raid Thick Thack Thok. Thick Thack Thok. And then let's do a raid message. Thok is only Thok can only describe Topre is the raid message because it's true. Alright, that's the raid message. Thok can only describe Topre. Y'all non-believers should stop using the word Thok for MX switches because it just doesn't work. Oh, Fusebot is trying to DM me, so look at that. Alright, my friends, thank you again for stopping by stream today. I have an exciting build coming up soon. The next build will be a bias by Bion. In the middle of the week, I'll be announcing more details soon, but I'll see you guys then. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Thank you so much. Peace.